Hey, happy, it's your boy, Mr. CJU. What it do? Back with another video. In this one, I'm gonna talk about credit age. This video is very important because it has a big impact on you getting access to credit, funding, business funding, everything. Credit age is a big deal when banks are looking at your credit report because credit age is about the history. Banks really just want to know your payment history. That's all they want to know is how long have you been paying bills on time, and that's going to determine if they're going to give you new credit. All right, so what we're talking about in this video is credit age, okay? So y'all know I like to use Experian. Go to Experian.com, click on reports and scores, then click on credit reports. And then you're gonna be able to see your full credit report on Experian.com. Then what I want you to do is I want you to scroll down and click on your accounts. When you click on your accounts, I want you to go read where it says this on your accounts. I'm gonna put account. What I want you to look at is date opened. This is very important when you're looking at your credit profile or if you're looking at somebody else's credit profile like you're trying to get on some help, right? You want to always look at date open because this lets you know how long that account has been open on a profile, which is going to give you the payment history, right? You want to know, right? You want to know that age, right? So date open tells you the age, okay? So if I'm shooting this video right now in 2024, and for example, I see a credit card on an account and it says date open 2022, that lets me know what? Oh, this credit card been open for 2 years, right? If I go to account date open and I see that it's been open in 2020, I know this account has been open for 4 years, all right? So it's just simple math. Just look at how long it's been open compared to the time you're looking at it, and that's the age. So what we want is credit cards that has been open for 2 years plus, all right? So if the credit card has been open 2 years since the day you looking at it, that's really good because that again shows a nice amount of length, right? And payment history. That's what we want. We want payment history. We want to see how long the payment history is. So if the payment history is showing 2 years plus, the banks are happy. If it's shorter than 2 years, then the bank's gonna be like, there's not enough payment history for them to determine if they wanna rock with you, right? So if we talk about a credit card that's been open for 5 years, if we talk about a credit card that's been open for 10 years or 20 years, this is gold. This is gold. Credit cards has been open 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. That's gold because that's a nice length of payment history. Now, the most important thing about the payment history is this on the account. Good standings, right? So basically what that means is made on time payments, never late. Now, you take this, mix with that, money, funding, cash. You're gonna be able to get some cash. And what I mean by cash, you'll be able to get access to credit that you can turn into cash. Money, access, whatever you wanna call it. If you're looking at a credit profile that has credit cards that's over 2 years, and we talk about either 5, 10, 20, then we talk about in good standings, they made on-time payment history and was never late on this long payment history, that's all the bank's really looking at. This is all they care about, man, and they gonna unload. We talk about funding. You gonna get some funding if you got this right here. You usually, when you see good standards and on-time payment history and never late on old accounts, you easily, that credit profile really gonna be already 7+ on the credit score. You know what I'm saying? So people be like, how do I get an 800 credit score? This is how. 800 credit scores come from credit age. 800 credit scores come from credit age. They come from you having payment history for a long time and it's all been on time and never late. That's where the 800 credit scores come from. All right? So credit age is very important. So I know a lot of you guys that are 18 years old, 19-year-old, you know, very my young adults that's been tapping into my content. I know you guys want 800 credit scores and I know you guys want to get a lot of money, but you got to be very patient, right? And I shouldn't even say very patient. You just got to be kind of patient because it's really only 2 years, right? So if you 18 years old and you watching this, just keep following my game. Bro, by the time you 20, 21, you're going to be up. All right, so it's really just 2 years and you in the game. So let me tell you something about all y'all who want to really get in the credit game. Think about this. Think about you gathering your family, right? Nobody got good credit. Nobody know anything about credit. And you got a lot of young people in the family and you learn this information. And you like, look, let's say you put together 4 people. And you say, look, we're going to do a 2-year plan. In these 2 years, all 4 of us, we're going to focus on our credit. We're going to build our credit up. We're going to get in good standards with these banks. We're going to pay everything on time. We're going to keep our usage low. And we're going to just follow the instructions and just do everything we're supposed to do with our personal credit profiles. In 2 years, following all the stuff that I give y'all for free on YouTube, and I'll have some information in the description on this video if y'all want to like join my community and learn more of this stuff. But just learning this for 2 years for you guys, 4 family members, 4 friends, 4 business associates. Y'all do this for 2 years, each one of y'all gonna get access to 50,000. 50, 50, 50, 50, that's 200,000. So you mean to tell me that you're not willing to spend 2 years for 4 people to get access to 200,000 and access to credit? See, this is why credit changed my life, because when I was growing up in the hood on the north side of Houston, Texas, I would have never thought I can get access to 200 grand unless I was an athlete, unless I was a rapper, or unless I was selling drugs. That's the only way I could even think about 200K, because I know I'm not going to get a job that's going to pay me 200K. And then when I found out about credit, I'm like, oh shit. So if I just fix my credit for 2 years, I can get access to this bread? I can at least get 50 bands? So should I just got to put 3 of my partners on? They do the same thing as me for 2 years, and we got 200,000? Now we can take this 200,000 and make moves? We can like move out of this bad neighborhood. We can move into a better crib. We can get better clothes. We can start like traveling to networking events. We can start paying for coaching. We can start paying for mentorships. We can start like elevating our mind and getting better and just like getting more skills and more knowledge. But if we ain't got the cash, how we gonna make them moves? Shit, let's just sit down and work this play for 2 years, build our credit. Now we got access to money. Once we get access to the money, we gonna get the information, we gonna get the skills. We start making money legitimately, legally, running a business off the money the banks gave us. That was legal and legit. All we did was just follow these instructions because we're Americans. We got Social Security cards. We have a right to credit. We just gotta build it. So you can build yourself up to 200K. You can get some business partners or some family members. Y'all all do this together, and y'all all just gonna multiply the access to credit y'all gonna get from the banks. Now y'all can go do big projects, big real estate, big deals, big business. Hell, that's what all the other races do. That's what all the other ethnicities do. They come right over here to America. They get access to their socials. Them other races and ethnicities, they build up their credit. They do it as a family. They run it up, get credit cards, loans, all type of stuff, and they start their businesses. Straight off the credit, right? We all have an opportunity to do this. And credit age plays a big part in that. You just got to be willing to be patient and just do it, and it's going to work out. So after 2 years, You ready to roll. Just make sure it's in good standings. Make sure you make all your payments on time. Make sure you never late. That's how you're going to get a 5 credit score, and the bank's going to really hand over that money to you. So make sure you focus on credit age when you're reading a credit report. It's your boy, Mr. CJU. Hap, hap.